Greetings, everyone, and peace with you. My name is Reverend Matthew, and welcome to another devotional here at Selby United Church. So I was doing my reflective readings that I try to do every day, and I was reading from this book today. It has several Easter reflections, and I was reading this bit from C.S. Lewis, where he calls the story of Christ the strangest story of all, and it's talking about. It has, of course, like his famous quote in there where he talks about Jesus was either lunacy, lying, or the Son of God, right? And if he's the Son of God, he's the most important thing in the world. But so there's one thing after that he says here. What are we going to make of Christ? There is no question of what we can make of him. It is entirely a question of what he intends to make of us. You must accept or reject the story. And I think that is just so true. And when reading it, I was reminded of, I've just finished seminary, right? I've just walked the long path to ordination. And when I started it, 5 years ago, I go in with these preconceptions. You think you know what's going to happen. You're going to get through school, and then you're going to do this thing, and you have these ideals and beliefs you go in with, and you don't think they'll be changed. You think your mind will just be expanded on knowledge. But that is not what happened. At least that's how I went into it, right? So maybe some people went in completely expecting to be changed. I didn't know how much I would be. And I'm reminded of the old adage that Jesus Christ loves you just the way you are, but he also loves you too much to leave you that way. And that's what I think happened to me in seminary. My beliefs didn't fundamentally change. Of course, I was always Christian, but they were expanded, and I was able to see what kind of person I am and able to work on things and grow in a deeper relationship to Christ. And I think that's what we're all doing. And so we have to ask ourselves every day as Christians, not what am I going to make of Christ? Not where can I fit Christ happily into my little world that I've created for myself? No, rather, where can I understand where God is changing me, where he has put me, and where he is still moving me to. And that's what we got to try and do and that's what I think we do when we come to church, for example, and study the Word and prayer. And I think it's what we got to do every day through Word, prayer, and the Spirit, is just see and allow God to move us, because that's a major part of it, is accepting the Spirit into your life, accepting Christ's call on you, right? Lewis here says you either accept or reject the story. Once you accept it, you will be changed more and more every day. I've used the word before, sanctification. And that's what's going to keep happening. Lewis also has another idea that I think really works for this, is he says, when you become Christian, when you start accepting the faith, here I'll posit the question. So what is Jesus making of us? Well, C.S. Lewis puts forward, he's making you fully human. Jesus Christ says he is the way, the truth, the life. That makes him the ultimate reality. And what was he when he says that? What is he when he says that? What is he now? He's a human. Jesus Christ was fully God and fully man. And so when he says he is the way, the truth, the life, he is full humanity and full divinity on display for us. And so what is Jesus Christ doing to us? What is he making of us? He is making us fully human. Before, there's something about it that's different, that's changed, that's just not there yet. But when we take on Christ, we are becoming the fullness of ourselves as God always wanted us to be. And so again, I say we have to humbly, if we want to be fully human, we have to humbly come before Christ and pray to him and ask, Lord, what are you going to make of me? There was a joke in seminary that for the anxious person, the prayer to the Lord is, I'm here, Lord, take him. And I'm someone with anxiety, and I certainly do feel that sometimes, even in my work here at Selby United, which I love doing. And so we have to be willing to say and trust in God. Just like I talked about on Sunday, that we have this blessed assurance that no matter what we're doing, God will be with us. We have to trust that and ask God, I'm here, Lord, take me. Make me fully human. Christ, what will you make of me today? Will you make me more loving, more humble, more wise, more peaceful, more just? Because to be righteous is to have God's love and justice within you. Whatever it is, it will make us more human than we've ever been before, because we will be more Christ-like than ever before. Thanks be to God that he is making something of us. Amen.